So guys, good morning. There's a different video, a car collection video again, because I think I have to tell you a bit of the garage updates that we had on the Automann-TV site lately. Today you can already see we have two cars collecting in one day, which is actually an occasion that we didn't plan that way, because we had ordered a car that's sitting here for already a year and a half ago, because there were very good leasing rates for this one, and we were looking for a daily car also for long distance driving. And very, let's say, early in 2025, there was another, let's say, opportunity to look at a car which is a lot sportier, which is a petrol car, which can make a lot of fun also from a sound perspective and from a design perspective. And now we're collecting both cars, and one day here in Saarlouis at the BMW dealership that we have collected so many cars already, and we're very happy that they are supporting us in all our ideas now for the past, I don't know, 7 years or something like that, starting with an M2 over the matte frozen M4 that we had collected here, X3M, M340i, regular 330i that we ordered here. I don't know, I probably forgot one car, the M550i that we also got here and collected in the showroom. And of course we can now take a glimpse at the car, and everybody that is, let's say, familiar with BMW stuff probably knows what that car is. And also you can see by this surrounding here, I can just open it with the key, that you know that this is probably a controversial front with an illuminated front grille, but nevertheless hopefully a good looking car. And I would say, without further talking, we don't make it too long. I would just give you a short walk around once we pull the cover off those two cars, and then see all the details and our road trip, of course, back to northern Germany. So we pulled the cover off the first car. You have seen it already before. This is a BMW i7. You could, of course, argue, why have you taken the electric version of the 7 Series? I mean, first of all, we had the wonderful individual 7 Series, the black one with the brown interior, the 745e, and we were very happy with the 7 Series. It was a very, very good long-distance driving car. And then I said, okay, I would love to have a new 7 Series. And we were looking at 740d and i7. And actually the price difference in the leasing rates, this is a leasing car, was so high for the i7, because there's another push and discount, let's say, for the electric cars, that we said this is, it's too good to not do it. And on the other hand, I said I was very happy with electric cars already in the past, and therefore I said with a big battery, probably not too bad of a consumption, the electric car will also make sense. I mean, there's probably something between 550, 600 kilometers in summer driving on the Autobahn possible once you're not driving that fast. And that's why we have chosen the i7 here in this wonderful rims that are coming from the M70 model, or whatever it's called, the top range model. But since there's not a big difference in the electric cars between the entry level and the, let's say, top end model, once you're taking Impact Pro, etc., I also chose the rear-wheel drive 50. So this is at least 460 HP and rear-wheel drive version, and probably the most, let's say, efficient version that you can get. You can already see here on the camera that we have a very, very nice carbon black paint. And of course, everything is dark and tinted. The M Sport Pack Pro in dark parts here. Also in the front, I think you can even turn off the illuminated grille. Because, as we were talking about, the front fascia of this car is quite, let's say, controversial. You can even see the difference between black and carbon black, but I think you can also turn off the illuminated grille if you don't want to have that. And therefore, this is more or less what we have chosen. Probably the party piece is inside. I had a lot of, let's say, configurations and said, okay, what are we going to do? We went for brown and tan leather again, because I'm a huge fan of that. This is actually the first individual package that you can take. It's not the full individual package, because I think that one has a different, let's say, also different parts here, but actually this is also a leather. I don't know what the big difference is between this one and the 11,000 extra package, but I kept it with the regular one. Very nice color combination, because you have leather inside here. You have, of course, those nice illuminations, and you can already see here I have chosen the Bowers & Wilkins, I don't know, 8-dimension diamond surround system, 4-dimension probably. And once we're driving at night, those things will also be illuminated, or they are already a tiny bit illuminated. Yeah, I don't know. This is the button for the door. I don't think I have the automatic doors. Let's check that. I didn't order that, at least. Is that something if I'm pressing that button? No, it's just opening the door here. And it's soft close, but if you want to open the door, you just press that button, which is actually, from an ergonomic perspective, quite nice. Yeah, and inside, besides the tan leather and the leather dashboard that we have here, this is the carbon fiber pack, which of course looks really, really good because there's lots of carbon fiber here in the center console, and I really like this design. I think those things are even heated and cooled. The cup holders, which I also love for Red Bulls, for example, and some hot beverages. We have the regular M Sport steering wheel, and which is very thick and also, of course, covered with leather. And I would assume that this display is more or less the same that we also have in our 3 Series. And that will be also in that car over there that we are looking at in just a second. Other than that, we have the suede Alcantara ceiling, and we have, I don't know if we can open that. Actually have to turn on the ignition, which is not working. I don't know why. I have the key with me, but it's not working. We have the Sky Lounge illuminated roof that I'll show you in a night drive later on, of course. Maybe just take a quick step at the back seats, because that's, of course, something that's also very interesting for 7 Series customers. We have the displays here, of course, as usual. Also in the back, that looks really, really nice. Oh my goodness. The Bowers & Wilkins, also already from a design perspective, is nice. Lots of legroom. And yeah, it would probably be very interesting to do a night drive with illuminated Bowers & Wilkins and Sky Lounge. That's probably something I want to do very, very soon once we have brought the car to northern Germany again. But I think without further talking, you all want to see what that car looks like. So let's pull off the cover of that. Yeah, I can already tell you, combustion engine car, very traditional, almost sports car. Oh my goodness, guys, this is such an amazing car. Honestly, I'm just seeing this car for the first time now in the flesh. Of course, I had an idea, let's say, to put performance parts on an M2 before. But then, let's say, the facelift came out. They had this dark red color, metallic. And I said, probably the best spec that you can take is if you're putting those carbon fiber parts on the front, because they are just looking a bit more aggressive. And then I know those wheels are darn expensive. I have to say that, but this looks so true BMW, unlike any other wheel, I have to say, specifically in this gold bronze matte finish that the wheels have. And of course, you could argue if it could be even lower. So this car doesn't have the M Performance suspension yet, so you could put it even lower, or put braces on it to make the car even wider. But I think in overall, this is my dream spec, I have to say. Probably this, let's say, would not work as well if you would have the same car in black or in a different color. Therefore, I'm really happy if what my idea was, and in the end, of course, also how the guys here in Saarlouis made this possible and put this all together. Also the wide rear end. I mean, with those wheels here, this just looks so amazing. And also those parts, in my opinion, enhance the width and the lower part here. That looks really nice. And in the back, I had a lot of, let's say, thoughts about taking the big rear wing, but then decided to go for a more, let's say, CS style. This is, of course, also likely from a color scheme and from a parts perspective, very close to what the new BMW M2 CS of the G87 facelift will look like. And therefore, I think it goes in the right direction. Of course, you could say the brake calipers could be blue or black. I don't know. This would be even better. But since this is a car that was on stock already, I couldn't change that anymore. but also is quite okay. Diffuser is in carbon fiber as well, which I really like because it sticks out a lot further. I also have the M Performance tips laying at home. I will put them on the car very soon, and therefore we will also have the full, let's say, coming further out carbon fiber M Performance tips on this car. I also have the idea of fitting in a Krapovic exhaust on this car because they sound really good once we see the M4 LCIs. Issue is that there's no Krapovic exhaust for the M2 LCI available yet. If you have more information, just put it in the comments in the video. Would be really looking forward to some further info there, and hopefully, during the season or latest, let's say next season, we have the possibility to then put the Krapovic exhaust on that car as well. A car that's probably a long distance driver. It's also a track car that we could use on let's say some occasions once we are going onto Oschersleben, for example, after work drive, or some other track days as we did it already last year. So a very versatile car in the end with a very nice looks. Really looking forward to do all the Instagram content with this car. Just a short, quick glimpse inside. Yeah, probably not too much special. As said, the car was spec'd already by BMW, and we have the black seats. So this only has the illuminated logo in it, and they actually can peel off. Let's do that on the other side as well. The black seats in here, we could have taken the Alcantara steering wheel. This is now the regular steering wheel, but I still like it. It's probably for everyday driving just as good. Carbon fiber pack, and the rest is more or less fully spec'd. Carbon fiber roof. I'm very happy that the car has carbon fiber roof, because this is of course not only from a track and lightweight perspective, but fits very well to the rest of the car. Just let's peel off the M2 stuff on the other hand as well. With that, I think it's time to get the cars on the road. My dad will actually drive the i7. I will drive, of course, the M2 and get them up to northern Germany. And within the next days, of course, on Instagram and also on YouTube, you will get some updates, what we're doing with those cars. And I'm really looking forward to your comments, specifically, of course, to that M2 with all those parts.